Hey everybody, welcome back to Destiny 2. Today we are going to be talking about the reveal trailer that just, or revealed, stream, whatever the hell, the showcase, that's what it's called, that just came out for Final Shape and the new season that just came out. Woo, big wah, or whatever. Just right off the bat, if you want like my just quick opinion, like just a one word, okay, I guess. Nothing really blew me away. Like I had reactions in the moment where I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! That's so cool! Oh my god, new subclass or new light subclass supers. Oh my god, new aspects. Oh, cool healing gun. And oh whoa, this destination looks cool, right? But nothing like that. After the hype died down, I'm like, oh my god, like I cannot wait for this. It's kind of just like it's more Destiny. There's some stuff that I'm confused about. Some stuff I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Some stuff I'm like, meh. I guess the cool stuff right off the bat, I like what they're doing with like the LFG stuff and all like the play together stuff. Really neat. The healing guns that we're getting, very very cool. I like that they're bringing back Red Death, Kavastov, Dragon's Breath. I'm sure some other stuff. They're talking about a solar sniper rifle that's like Golden Gun. They're talking about a traveler laser beam thing, which super cool. So gun wise, I'm sure that will be slam dunk. The new supers, Titan, have a giant axe that they can throw down, and others can pick up and use. Um, so getting a defensive throwable super is really cool for Titan. Like that. As well as kind of like the utility of like the grenade where you can block with it or whatever, and it pushes out and does damage to everyone. That's pretty cool. Same with like the other two supers. Or hunters get the knife that they can teleport to and it spins around, which is super cool, and I'm looking forward to that. Arc is getting some unique supers for Hunter here. I mean, we've got normal Arc staff. They're also getting the twirly staff again, which was like a cut thing from base Destiny 2, which is really cool. But yeah, their new super will be really neat. Warlocks, I think, got the short end of the stick in terms of like creativity. Like it'll probably be pretty good, but it's literally Radiance for Destiny 1. You pop it, you throw more nades, do more melees, and probably more health like an overshield or whatever. And obviously like the new aspects and stuff with the solar orb and the twirly melee, and then the Titans grenade shield thing, I guess. So subclass wise, really cool. A lot of people are expecting because of the leaks or whatever to get a new subclass. I wasn't really expecting that. I didn't think they'd do that an expansion after. If we're gonna get another one, it will probably be if 2025 has like a big expansion. Um, so I'm not too worried about that. That will probably be when that happens if we do. Um, so yeah, that was pretty cool. In terms of the healing weapons, I'm pretty hyped about that. It's super cool to see more like support based. Like that's what they were talking about with a lot of the stuff. Like a lot of the aspects and stuff are like support based, and you can see that with some of the new ones, even in this season that just came out. The Titan one is like a pulse heal, which is interesting. So yeah, it looks like they're doing a lot more like support things where you get buffs or heals or whatever. So that's super cool. Kind of interesting to see what if they do anything to Lumina though, because that's Lumina's whole thing is a healing shot. And I mean, I know it's like also a damage boost, but still, that's not necessarily enough now. Anyway, so yeah, it's cool to see the new archetypes of weapons and stuff come out. The weapons looked cool. Like I said, like all the new exotic ones that they were kind of showing or talking about look really neat. Old stuff coming back, like Red Death coming back. I don't know if they're gonna have to rework the perk or they're gonna whatever, just make two guns be the same thing. Because obviously we have Crimson and Destiny 2. That's neat. Yeah. In terms of the environment and like all that and like the story and stuff, it definitely seems like yeah, like this is like that's what they're talking about. Like this is the focus. Do the campaign. Go 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 go. This is your thing. You need to do. It's a very linear experience for that, and that makes sense. The Witness will be the end boss of the raid, which is super awesome. That's definitely something you don't want to just kill him in a campaign mission. I don't even know if we're gonna kill him in the raid. He's kind of or they them giant amalgamation of people seems, um, like it's definitely a bigger, entity, and definitely something we shouldn't just kill, right? But besides that, it looks really cool. The areas look super, super neat. I wasn't too thrilled about like, oh, lush forests or like plains and all that. That's always kind of boring to me. But like the creepy like giant like stone people and like the citadel or whatever the hell it's called looks super cool. So I'm excited to explore that area. What else was there that was like kind of big in terms of final shape? Because we'll talk about this season and all that. That's really it that I can remember. The armor looks great, like normal. Well, I should say like normal, but most of the time it looks pretty good. Weapons looked pretty neat. I'm excited for the new archetypes, like I said. Cade coming back is super cool, and it kind of seeming like we're getting all their characters to be together and doing stuff. Super cool. Oh, the episodes. That, I don't know. It seems like they're just bigger seasons. Like, we're just going to have 3 with, like, smaller things in between them. So it kind of seems like it's just, like, small. It's more like smaller DLCs or expansions with, like, littler seasons inside them, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how that works because each episode has, like, 3 acts on them. So we'll have to see kind of, like, the post-game or final shape stuff, and then see if we do get another big expansion, or they're just going to keep doing these episodes over and over again now instead of like big expansions and then the episodes. I doubt that's how to do it. I'm assuming they'll probably do another big expansion in 2025, but we'll see. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm interested in some of the post final shape stuff after all the dust is settled and all that. What else? Yeah, so that's really it. Final shape wise, they didn't really show a lot. I came out of it. I'm like, wow, they usually go pretty ham, and that they didn't necessarily. They really phoned it in, which I didn't think they would do. But in terms of these season of the witch, trying to revive Savathun, but we got to deal with the Xivu Arath first. Big witch themed stuff, which is pretty cool. The weapons look really neat, at least in my opinion, because they're a bunch of like old like D1, D2, or mainly D1 like archetype, or like the frames of them like this, but like they've got a bunch of like cool like spikes and leather on it and cool colors and stuff. Like the sniper especially looks really sick. Like I think that looks awesome because it's just like an old D1 frame but with like a cool like high-V scope. So. Or like this scout rifle is an old D1 scout that kind of looks like a pulse rifle. So, super neat weapons so far. Unique perks on them. I can see like some of them have some different perks that we haven't seen before. Like the fusion rifle I had, like heat clip or something where like it gives you cure or something. I can't remember, but like so new perks obviously super cool. Weapons look neat. Obviously this season just started, so I can't really give my opinions on anything. First story was mission was kind of cool. A lot of the same stuff. I mean, it's Destiny, especially now. They're not going to reinvent the wheel at this exact moment. I kind of look like a bum right now, so that's great. So nothing crazy like that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. This thing's pretty cool. It's a grenade launcher that it's like a boomer night thing, so you just keep continuously firing it. What else? Oh, the armor. I don't necessarily like the way the base armor looks. This stuff is kind of ugly. I like the upgraded version. That's silly looking. I like the upgraded version though. So like, once we get, let's see, is that in the universal ornaments? Like, yeah, once I can unlock this stuff, right? Like that stuff is super super cool looking to me. So that's just me though. Like. Yeah, Mask of the Third Man type look, like kind of looks like an ornament for that if that came back into the game. So I'm excited about that, but that's just kind of subjective. In terms of the reprise raid coming back, it is Crota's End. Though they did say raids before, or I don't know if it was before, but either before or during Final Shape, and somebody spotted the Wrath of the Machine. Or I think it was just a Siva emblem, which can mean anything, right? It could just be an emblem that came back. Or, it could be the fact that Wrath of the Machine is coming back, which I wanted so bad. But as soon as I found out that we were doing stuff with Savathûn this season, I'm like, I know what the reprise raid is gonna be. It's gonna be, they always tie it in. You know, it's gonna be a Hive raid, or it's gonna be a Hive expansion. So, Crota Zen. I don't really like Crota Zen. I'm sure they'll do some changes to it that'll make it better, and I'll still play it, obviously. But you know, yeah. If they don't change it enough, it's gonna be oof. I'm glad that they brought back the Age Triumph gear though, instead of with the glowy stuff instead of like the base armor set like they did with Vogue and I guess Kingsfall, because Crota Zen stuff is ugly as shit. So I'm glad that they did that. But other than that, yeah, just until Final Shape, and even during Final Shape, that's kind of the thing I got. Is like it's just Destiny. They're not doing anything fucking crazy to reinvent the wheel or anything like that. Where it's like, oh my god, there is some major changes coming in. If I keep saying Lightfall, I mean Final Shape. Like I don't know why I do that, but yeah, there's some changes in Final Shape. But until then, it's just gonna be Destiny, right? There was some surprising stuff like some of the reintroductions to exotics from D1, especially Red Death. I'm excited to see what they do with that. Oh, Kvastov coming back, which is awesome. But yeah, that's basically it as for my opinions. I'm just kind of, it's more Destiny. They didn't do anything crazy, which, partially blows, but at the same time was expected. They probably won't do anything massive until after Final Shape. They're just kind of getting this saga done, and then that's when they'll do their more whatever stuff. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be doing some videos. I be how I be. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, peace.